backstage at the Amsterdam dance event with a wonderful producer, Matt. He's part of one of the most upcoming record label, Above All Records. Hello Matt, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you. Good to see you again.
Yes, before some years, as Above All, you have organized the Trance Cat Academy party. What happened? Why you didn't organize any party the years after?
Well, the venue we used that year, they stopped as dance venue. And it was very hard to find a new venue with the right capacity and with a lot of areas. So yeah, that was actually too hard to organize a new event.
I believe it was one of the really memorable ones with Susanna singing live, Super 8 and Tab, very big names. It was an unforgettable night. But let's talk a little bit about your productions and what you are doing at the moment. You have released lately something. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yes, with my project with my friend Gert, we have Spark and Shade. And we just released a new track, Sinners and Saints, on our own label Above All Records. So, yeah.
Tell us a little bit about this track. How long it took you to produce it? It was difficult, an easy track?
Well, it took actually very long to release it, but the basics went pretty quick. I think we've made a start for this track. Well, not particularly this track, but for the music was the first time we did a collab. It's around 4 years ago. And in January we wanted to continue the project. And then we sent it to an American friend of us, Goshen Sai. And he wrote vocals to the track. So now it became a very cool progressive trance vocal track.
So do you like vocal tunes then? Is vocal trance one of your favorite styles?
Yeah, I like it a lot, as long as it is a good song. I think if it has vocals, it has to be a very good song. Like if you would play it acoustic, it would still be nice. So yeah, if that's the thing, then I think it's a cool vocal track.
Is it more difficult to produce a vocal trance track rather than an instrumental one?
Well, this time it wasn't, I think, because the vocals Goshen wrote were, it was spot on, so it was very nice to work with, but sometimes it can make it very difficult, but this time it was really nice to do.
Above All is going really well as a record label. Why do you think it's so successful at the moment and it has so much support from the very big names?
Well, we try to work with a lot of the same producers, and the producers we trust and we have good faith in their releases. And that's working out very well because they also have trust in us that we help them as much as we can. And we give good feedback, good help, good promo. And that's working out very nicely at the moment. So.
Your releases have really nice covers as well. From where do you get the inspiration for the artwork that you use?
I make the artwork myself, and I always listen to the track and I try to do some research on the producer and where the inspiration came from and the track title. And then I think of if I hear this, if I read this, what comes in mind, and I use that inspiration for the artwork. So.
Tell us a little bit about the Above All releases that we must have an eye on for the next months.
A new track of Tim Verkruijsen is coming out this Monday, Days Like These. And it's a really cool, uplifting trance track with, it has the really cool old school trance vibe, but then with a little bit of a newer twist to it. And we also have a collab of Mike Spinner and Maglev coming. It's called Love From Above. And the original mix is more progressive trance, and we also have a very cool uplifting remix by Mohammed El Amani. So.
You have a lot of releases. As a label, do you manage to make any profits, or usually it just covers your expenses?
Yeah, it basically covers the expenses, and yeah, it is what we love to do, so that keeps us going.
Okay. Anything other that concerns the label? Are you going to do something more? Do you have a radio show to support the releases?
Yeah, well, of course we have several artists with their label or with their radio shows. And once a month on Trance Energy Radio we arrange a guest mix by one of the Volvo artists. And we also have a smaller Trance Academy coming up in Prague in November. So yeah, I hope it will work out very nicely, and then maybe we can grow it to another big event like we did an Amsterdam dance event 2 years ago.
Who is going to play on this event?
I will play with Sparky Shade. Maglev is coming to play, STA from Ukraine. And we have Blue Eye coming, and Ted and Pete Silver.
Do you believe that trance is becoming again big here in Holland?
Yeah, I think so. I've listened to all the releases that are coming up and all the trance events that are now in Holland, and I think it's going the right way. So
let's finish off about Amsterdam dance event. What is your opinion about it?
Today's the first day actually, and I'm almost all day at Luminosity, so I haven't seen much of the rest of Amsterdam dance event. But for tomorrow we have some meetings planned with people who are in town. So I think the best thing is to finally meet some people instead of only the chat and the emails. So it's very good to meet some people in person.
Thank you so much for your wonderful time. We appreciate that you always send us your wonderful releases. We always hope that you have time to review them. Have a wonderful Amsterdam dance event, and see you soon on the dance floor.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'll see you soon.